Dude, I went to a pub and watched football. I didn't tell you about that yet. I went to a pub and watched football. It was Manchester City versus, I think, Inter Milan. You know what? I had a good time. I met the weirdest motherfucker I've ever met. I need to go to pubs more. So it started out kind of slow. But then we got to like the 60-minute mark in the game. And we noticed the guy that was like next to us at this table. We were all like standing around this standing table thing. But he was talking to just a guy across from him. And the guy across from him did not sound like he wanted to be there. Because this guy is just talking like facts about football. It's like, oh yeah, the season this, season that, this player's... I forgot everything he said. Either way, he's an expert and he's talking all the way through it. But it's so goddamn loud and the game was so goddamn long. So I couldn't really hear what he was saying. And then after the game ended, we started talking to him. He bought us over some drinks. And he talked to the people I was there with. I was there with my dad, who's 66. And I was there with my dad's friend, who's like 50-some, late 50s. And I was here with a friend of mine, who is also 50s, right? Everyone's above 50 in this group. And then there's me. I don't fit in this fucking place at all. So, this guy he's talking with everyone. He's mostly talking to everyone else. And then occasionally he talks to me. And oh my god, his face. His face when I spoke. Lovely. You know what I said the first time I said something? So, the first thing I said to him, when he was going around the table, sort of like, oh, you know, like, what's it called? Where are you from? And then he said, like, my friend was from America, so he goes, where are you from? And, you know, whatever. Whoa, cool. Like, where are you from? He's like, oh, I'm local to here. Are you local? No. And then, like, he went to me, where are you at? And I went, like, oh, no, I'm local from here. I'm his son. Okay. And then, like, half an hour later, he was talking about how big of an ally he was. I blew this fucker's mind, by the way. You're gonna love this. Dude. I said that I was in Tokyo recently. And he went, this is the first thing out of his mouth. He went, fuck yeah, I'd love to visit Tokyo only because of my addiction to anime. And he said it exactly like that. Anyway, I fucking love this stuff. And I was like, that is a bold move in a pub. Who the fuck? It's like a 30-year-old guy. Who the fuck yells that out? This is company that, like, even in a group of 20-something-year-olds, you're gonna get like oh man, that's cool. They're not immediately gonna know. But I immediately got to be his bestie, because I went, oh fuck yeah, which one are you watching now? I just finished Spy X Family. And he went, like, I saw his face go, oh my god. And we talked about, like, how Tokyo was, everything like that. We talked about some anime, some fucking weird weeb shit. Didn't tell him who I was, because obviously, but I did say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So then he bought, immediately afterwards, he bought up like money or something like that, and then said, like, something about Mr. Beast, and I was like, oh, that was why I was in Tokyo. Shouldn't have said that, because then I got asked, what do you mean? And I said, like, yeah, I got bought to Tokyo, that Mr. Beast guy, yeah, Jimmy, he's cool. And then the conversation got on to sucking dick. Listen, being drunk at a pub with this dude was fun as fuck. It was great. He kept buying, he bought us shots, I bought shots for the table, it was great. The reason why it got on to sucking dick, and I wasn't the one to bring it up, and no one was following on with this conversation. No one was into the conversation that he was having with him and me, I guess. But he was, as soon as I said, like, oh, look, I was at cock, yes. Hey, Lumi, hello, what the fuck, hello. Every time you're in my chat, I freak out. Anyway, so I show him, like, a picture of me and Chris, and I'm like, yeah, here we are. And then here's me on the boat. Here's me doing this thing with the crew. There's them filming. There's behind me. Don't tell them I said anything about that. But don't worry, didn't leak anything. So anyway, so like, yeah, there you go. His was in Japan doing shit. Epic, right? And then what's it called? He went like he immediately started going off like, and you didn't suck his dick, dude? What? Like, dude, if I was around Mr. Beast, I'd fucking suck his dick. You get a couple mil out of that guy. Like, huh? And we just kept sort of going like, oh yeah. I said I didn't ask, so I wouldn't know. But you know, is this guy? I don't know if he's straight. I didn't ask. But like, whatever. I went like, whatever. That lasted for so long. That like sucking dick conversation. Like even with a different person, it was like, oh, I'd suck that guy's dick if I got a mil. Yeah, you know, for like a dude, it'd be rich immediately. I'd suck that guy's dick. No one brought it up. There was no point in which I said, would you suck dick for $1 million? He just went, I took that guy's dick. $1 million. Nice. Anyway, no one was reciprocating. No one was having this conversation, but it went on for a while. You infected him with gay. Yeah. Who wouldn't suck dick for $1 million? But also, Jimmy would. You think you could give $1 million blowjob? I was talking to Soda about this, because I told this story to Soda. They asked me, do you think you could give... Do you think if the option was open, could you give a blowjob that Mr. Beast would pay you $1 million for? I'm down to get drunk together, Cotton. You want to do a drunk stream together? I could do it. You think you could give a blowjob worth $1 million? I couldn't do that.